is Discover Delicious, presented by Motorworks Mini. Come and see the biggest Mini yet, the all-new 2017 Countryman All-4. There's nothing Mini about it. Only at Motorworks Mini in Golden Valley. I'm your host, Leslie Miller, certified sommelier and owner of wine consulting firm Amusé. We are coming to you from Surdyk's Liquor and Cheese Shop, located in beautiful Northeast Minneapolis, keeping you in good spirits since 1934. Each week, we feature some of the best restaurants, food trucks, breweries, and distilleries that the Twin Cities has to offer. Let's head inside and see what's happening this week with Surdyk Suggests.
I'm Noelle Starr. I'm a wine consultant here at Surdyk's, and Surdyk's wine department has helpful suggestions for putting together a case of summer wines to enjoy when the temperatures soar. Think of the Arc, 2 by 2. 2 bottles of 6 different wines is a great approach. If you have 4 people over, 1 bottle can be gone in quick time. A second bottle means you can continue on without a complete change in the flavor profile. Then go with an if-then mentality. When it comes to which wines to pick, think of what you know and pick something similar but different. Love Riesling? Try a Schroerebe. Hooked on Sauvignon Blanc? Try a Gruner Veltliner or a Vermentino. Ask one of our expert wine consultants who are full of great suggestions and love to play this game. Then try a variety of varietals. Grapes like Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Grigio grow all over the wine world. Pick one varietal and try bottles from different growing regions. For example, Surdyk's carries Chardonnay from California, Washington, Oregon, South America, South Africa, Australia, France, and Italy. Trust us, these will taste dramatically different depending on their birthplace. Pour Pink. Rosé wine has become the darling of the wine world. They come from all over, and the misconception is that all pink wine is sweet. That could not be further from the truth. These wines span the style spectrum from lightly sweet to completely dry, and no two are the same. If you're not drinking rosé wine yet, you definitely should be. And bubbly for all. This is another maligned genre of wine. So, with summer upon us, stop into Surdyk's and stock your fridge with wines for summertime.
We'd like to thank our host, Surdyk's, for having us today. We have a lot in today's show, so let's get started.
Hi, my name is Chastity Sorensen, and I am the Marketing and Events Director for Craft and Crew Hospitality, the owners of Stanley's Northeast Barroom. We are located in Northeast Minneapolis on the corner of University and Lowry, and we've been here for 6 years. Stanley's Northeast Barroom is a neighborhood place. We have 32 beers on tap, featuring a lot of local favorites as well as some of the regional favorites. Find us on tap to stay up to date on our craft beer list. Our menu features a lot of fun and delicious items. Stanley's is known for their nachos, their great burgers, and just fun atmosphere. Join us on Saturdays and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. for our brunch experience like no other. Our menu is definitely sure to unlock some juicy secrets. Stanley's has a great Bloody Mary, and we have many mimosas to choose from. One of the things Stanley's is most proud of is our Beer and Bacon Fest. Our Beer and Bacon Fest is a local outdoor beer fest kicking off the summer season, featuring what we love most, beer and bacon. Beer and Bacon Fest blocks off 4 city blocks. We feature anywhere between 40 to 50 breweries. What really sets this beer fest apart is the bacon. So we feature many bacon vendors, anything from candied bacon to bacon popcorn to vegan bacon to bacon.
Beer and Bacon Fest, Northeast Minneapolis at Stanley's.
Good atmosphere, good food, good people. I just love beer in itself, and I love all types of beer, so it's good to get out and to sample.
I'm the Beer Fairy. I promote Craft Tap, and I'm here for the beer and the bacon and the pictures.
And I'm here at the Stanley's Beer and Bacon Fest, and I'm mostly here for the bacon and the beer and the lovely people.
I'm Jeff Bull. I'm the National Account Manager for the August Shell Brewing Company, so second oldest family-owned brewery in the country. So we're very happy to be here at the Stanley's Beer and Bacon Fest. We've been here since the very beginning. The reason why we keep coming back is you find true craft lovers here that want to experience your beers. We'll keep coming back. There's true craft beer fans out here, and we will always be a part of it.
Hi, I'm Angie Lee, and I work with Finnegan's, and we donate all of our profits to Feeding the Hungry. and we're here currently at the Stanley's Bacon and Beer Fest, and I love this beer fest because we are currently in the reverse food truck, and they allow us to have the truck here and collect donations and sample beer at the same time.
Hey, I'm Steve from Riff Smokehouse. We're a barbecue smokehouse just up the road northeast. And today at Stanley's, we're offering our meat candy, bacon on a stick. We have 2 flavors. We have a sweet and spicy, got a little heat to it, and we have a sweet, little brown sugar glaze, dry rub. What we do is we package it in a bag, heats up in 15 seconds, and you have sizzling bacon on a stick.
Watch for future fests being held annually in May. Beer and Bacon Fest is just one thing that we do. Come on down to Stanley's and enjoy one of our 32 beers on tap, our great food, and bring along your furry friend for the best dog patio in town.
Hi, I'm Brianna Julius, and I'm the marketing assistant here at Stanley's Northeast Barroom. Our patio is dog-friendly and offers many dog amenities, such as a yoga mat, water, and complimentary vanilla woofers. In addition, we offer a one-of-a-kind dog menu for our furry friends featuring items such as canine chicken, turkey muttloaf, and a pup burger, and more. We also offer $1 off dog entrees during our Yappy Hour daily from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So bring your 4-legged friends and have a cold one on Stanley's dog-friendly patio.
Hello, my name's Chris Rogers. I'm one of the proud owners of Lions Pub here on 6th Street in downtown Minneapolis. We are located right in the heart of the financial, theater, and sports districts and been here for over 30 years.
Hi, my name's Ray Rogers, and with my brother Chris, I'm one of the owners of Lions Pub. I'd like to show you a little history of our place and show you what makes it classic and a place to go. This building that we're in right now is the Plymouth Building. It was built in 1910 for about $1 million. It was one of the largest concrete structures at that time in the world. I think what separates us from other places is that we have a very comfortable environment. I mean, you walk in here, I think you got some of the warm classic wood that makes you feel kind of at home, like you're in your own place. The ceilings, we still have the old tin ceilings in the restaurant. A lot of places nowadays are so big, and you still can see the rafters and it's sprayed black. I think it gives us the character. It makes it look a lot nicer. During the summertime when the weather gets nice, we're able to open the big patio doors and you kind of see the sunshine come in. You can see the energy inside from outside and vice versa. Got the patio rolling. It gives a real warm feeling of people feeling invited to come in here from the outside in.
This is my first time here, and I had the chicken Caesar wrap today, and it was fantastic.
My first time as well. I had the vegetable quesadilla. It was fantastic, and the salsa was absolutely amazing.
We still put a lot on value. Everybody wants a value when they go out. I believe that, and I know that our prices are the lowest downtown. Downtown gets a little spendy, and we always stay below that. Nothing else, you can get some free popcorn. When we get into quality, we are American-style type of food here. Some people think, oh, bar food, but that's not what we do here. I mean, everything we do here is from scratch. It's not out of a box, homemade. Examples that we have is a homemade soup every day of the week. We have the beer cheese soup every day if that's your style, or if you're over in Wisconsin and you feel like that's what you need. Our burgers are always fresh, never frozen. I mean, some of the big corporate places are trying to advertise that right now, and it's something we've done forever. Some of the signature items that I'd say that you'd have to try when you came in here are our Chesapeake chicken wings. I know everybody has wings. Ours are a little different than anybody else's, and I just think they're one of the best. I'd also suggest trying our Philly. I've been to Philadelphia, and they have shredded beef and cheese whiz. Ours is not that way. We have prime rib that we serve on it, and all fresh spices and ingredients and vegetables. I think that if you have the prime rib, if you don't think it's the best, which I know it is, it's definitely the biggest. Fish and chips is also something that we've had from the very beginning. We bred those in-house, and I think they're awesome. It's one of our top sellers, and that would be also a big suggestion that I think I'd try. Soup and sandwich is a classic thing that we always do, and that's an everyday item that we do with the business people all the time. Of course, it's the world of tap beers right now, and everybody wants to sell tap beers. We definitely have our local favorites. We've had Lions Lager on tap that's made locally by Shells in New Ulm. We do rotational beers all the time, so all the local beers that are sold right now, we continue to change them so you're updated with all the fresh new products or anything that's on tap or available locally or around the U.S. So you always get the best product. directly connected to us. It's the Embassy Suites, just opened about 6 months ago, and we're just happy to be with neighbors with them. Lions Pub is a Nebraska watch site for the Cornhusker football games, so we have those on every Saturday with the sound, DJ. Sometimes we even have the alumni band in here playing. Another something that separates us a lot from other places is that we have a DJ. We've done it all for every kind of parties. I mean, we've done small parties. If you want a group of 4 to come in for lunch, it's done. If you have a group of 30, someone's retiring, it's there. We've done parties from 2 to 200. Please come and visit us at Lions Pub, your friendly neighborhood bar in downtown Minneapolis.
You are watching Discover Delicious. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Motorworks Mini in Golden Valley, Minnesota. We have an extensive selection of new and used Minis now at our Twin Cities Mini dealership. Stop by our showroom to experience what it's like to be behind the wheel of your favorite Mini car. There's nothing quite like a Mini. Fun, fuel efficient, and backed by one of the industry's best maintenance and warranty programs. Need help with financing? Our friendly customer service and our motoring experts are here to help you choose how to finance your new or used car. We are proud to be your Motorworks Mini dealership. Visit us today and see the new Countryman All4. There is nothing Mini about it.
Welcome back to Discover Delicious, presented by Motorworks Mini. We are coming to you this week from Surdyk's Liquor and Cheese Shop.
Hi, I'm Wyatt Evans, chef and owner of Heirloom Kitchen and Bar in St. Paul. Heirloom aims to be an every occasion restaurant, a place for our neighbors to gather, eat, drink, and be merry. The core of what we do here at Heirloom is to pay homage to the past, the present, and the future on every plate. We aim to take ancient cooking techniques and traditional cooking techniques and filter them through a lens of a modern palate. Our goal when somebody walks into Heirloom is for us to present the best possible hospitality we can. Either from the front of house or the back of house perspective, we want people to feel welcome. We want people to feel like they're going to get a great experience, not just great food, not just great wine, but also great hospitality.
We try to come out here as often as we can. It's right in the neighborhood. It's always delicious food.
I love the wine list. The wine list is not a carbon copy of everybody else, and I can come here and get distinctive, unique stuff that you can't get everywhere else.
One of the aims of the cuisine that we do at Heirloom is to try to have the best quality product we can. So if we can produce something in-house and do a better job than a purchased product, then we will definitely take the extra time to do that. We make all of our own bread in-house, we make our butter in-house, we make our yogurt in-house. Extra steps that some people might not take the time to do, but we feel that it is part of what modern farmhouse cuisine is and part of the total utilization of all of the products.
I think it's very important that they make everything in-house, from the bread to the butter. That's what keeps me coming back.
A really good example of modern farmhouse cuisine would be some of our bar snacks, where we serve chicken liver mousse, for example, on grilled house-made bread. We also have a grilled bread snack right now that harnesses smoked and whipped fat. Again, a byproduct that could be easily disposed of that we harness into something that is delicious. Another dish that's kind of a hallmark of what we do here is the roast chicken. It represents almost a journey of cooking more so than just a technique or a dish. We're also going to be putting up a smoked whitefish salad with pickled cauliflower, house-made yogurt, and raisins. And this is a really good example of the food that we do here. It's very simple, it's very focused, there's not a lot of elements on the plate, but it delivers everything that you want from a dish. Salty, sour, sweet, creamy, a little bit of acid to cleanse the smokiness of the fish. The idea of Heirloom comes from more than just a concept of a restaurant, but of a personal statement and a personal story. The idea is not about necessarily what or who we are, but what and who we're not. Not a chain, not a large corporate restaurant. The people who prepare your food are within arm's reach. You can have a conversation with them, you can ask questions. Knowledgeable service staff that are more than willing to get you the recipe and make dietary accommodations as needed. The food that we do at Heirloom is thoughtful, seasonal, and product-oriented. We try to get a sense of place and time on every plate that we do. Less technique-based, less bells and whistles, and a lot more focusing on the product that we bring in.
Here's one of the things that I've always appreciated about Wyatt is that he lets the ingredients shine.
And I think that's what you see here at Heirloom. The vast majority of what we get in the doors here at Heirloom comes from people that I know, people who I've done business with over the decades, and people whose agricultural practices I'm comfortable with carrying their product in the restaurant. I feel like sourcing is a very big aspect of the cuisine that we do here. A carrot isn't a carrot, a chicken isn't a chicken. We aim to bring in the best possible product and manipulate it as minimally as possible to make it as pure of an expression of what it is and as pure of an expression of the ingredient as possible.
Chef Wyatt does a great job. He's amazing, and he's the reason that this place is such a highlight.
We really think that you're going to enjoy it if you stop in, and we hope you give us a try.
My name is Michael Giacomini, and I'm the Director of Finance for Red Cow. All 3 Red Cows. Currently we're at Red Cow North Loop. This was our 3rd Red Cow that we opened. It was our biggest. We did 48 taps, 30 wines by the glass, and a specialty cocktail program that we rolled out specifically for here. My family started Red Cow in February of 2013, South Minneapolis, right on 50th in France. We wanted to start a restaurant that was comfortable yet sophisticated, a 21st century tavern, somewhere people could go, where they just felt comfortable yet sophisticated all at the same time. After our initial success, we wanted to grow and bring the concept to St. Paul because we love St. Paul. Very quickly, we turned Red Cow and brought it right back across the river to Minneapolis, and Red Cow North Loop was established in February of 2015. Red Cow's brand we felt was so strong, we wanted to make sure our restaurants had as much red and cow design work as possible, so when people walked in, the brand just screamed.
I really like coming here for happy hour just because a lot of my friends work in the North Loop, as do I, so it's a really central place for us all to gather, and they have an extensive wine list, which is amazing, super good happy hour. It's always an easy sell for the girls.
The atmosphere that we like to have in here is high energy, lots of fun. We like to be busy. Just have everyone relax and know they can come back the next day and it'll be the same exact experience.
It's great to see the development here in the North Loop, and the Red Cow's a great place to come.
When we originally opened up our first Red Cow, we were beer and wine only, and it's absolutely only craft beer here. And then we have 30 wines by the glass as well. Then with North Loop, we specifically hired our bartender, Ian Lowther, to make our bar program better, specifically in the cocktail department.
I'm Ian Lowther. I am the beverage director for Red Cow. I train all the bartenders. I work with the bar staff to have them learn about cocktails, spirits, wine, develop all the cocktails for Red Cow, and assist our bar managers and general managers with general beverage service. We're very, very wine focused here at Red Cow. Red wine and burgers is one of the best combinations you can probably find in all food pairings. We have 30 wines with a glass, and we use a preservation system. This ensures that we can serve all of our wines at a proper temperature, and we also can have very special wines that can last a little bit longer because they are preserved by nitrogen, and it's always served exactly right. We make cold brew on tap at all 3 of our restaurants at the moment. We use a very acidic coffee, so the nitrogen and the cold brew process makes it so it's very, very smooth, rich, and full body. We serve our cold brew just in a glass, but we also make a couple cocktails with it. It's a house-made tonic with some gin, and then we layer cold brew over the top, so it has a beautiful layered effect of a clear bottom with the gin and tonic, and then our cold brew over the top of it. One of the things we're known for is our Moscow Mule. In our Moscow Mule, we have fresh ginger beer that we make in-house, and we put that on tap. So that comes off just like a beer off of all of our tap lines.
Absolutely love their house-made ginger beer. My personal pick for best mule in the Twin Cities.
So we have 17 different burgers on our menu at any given time. And we don't just do burgers. We have 6 salads, 6 sandwiches. We have a huge appetizers part of our menu. However, our burgers are our core competency. It's what we love. It's what we want to do. And if people come into our restaurant and they say, what should we get? It's a burger. A few of those burgers that they should get is our award-winning double barrel burger. We won the burger battle with it just this last year. It is delicious. 2 thinly smashed patties, American white cheese, onions, and special sauce. The one that we get tons of raves about is our 60-40 burger, which is 60% beef, 40% bacon in the patty. Then another one of our fan favorites is our turkey burger. We've had many write-ups about it being the best turkey burger in the Twin Cities, and it is one of our best sellers. People should come in to Red Cow because our mission statement simply states an experience for our communities. We want you to have a great experience here at Red Cow from the second you walk into the door to the minute you leave.
Hi, I'm James Hammer. I am the co-founder of Bitter Minnesota Craft Beer Taste Tours, and that's what we offer, craft beer taste tours for Minneapolis and St. Paul. I joined forces with my partner John Philman, merging our background and experience in hospitality and business to create what is basically a tourism startup. we were witnessing the birth or rebirth of the craft beer industry. I live in Northeast Minneapolis, where the kind of explosion started. And we recognized that there's an opportunity for the local economy and bringing awareness to Minnesota tourism, and then obviously some jobs and opportunities like that arise. And
hey, Eric here with Bitter Minnesota. People really enjoy our beer tours because it gives them a chance to really expand their horizons and test their palate against the best breweries that we have in Minneapolis. It's an all-inclusive tour, so people really enjoy just being able to jump on our bus and not have to worry about anything because we take care of transportation, gratuity for the bar staff, and it's just a great value that way.
I first did a Bitter Minnesota brewery tour last Valentine's Day a couple years ago, and ended up meeting Eric, our tour guide, and just fell in love with it. This is actually our 4th tour. We just keep finding ourselves coming back, and it's nice because they keep changing up the breweries that they go to, and just kind of keep changing up the locations. We've tried different times of the day, and it's always a great time.
So we started with 1 bus and 1 tour guide, which was me, and we offered 2 tours a week. And now we are at 2 buses and several guides, and we offer tours 7 days a week, as well as private and corporate options for people. We have an awesome relationship with majority of breweries in Minneapolis and St. Paul, as well as organizations like NEBDA, which is the Northeast Brewers and Distillers Association. And we've built those relationships and continue to maintain those. At this point, we've served probably over 3,000 customers, which quite a few of those are from out of state or country for that matter.
I think this Bitter Minnesota tour is really cool because it was kind of my first experience with getting to try new different things with microbrews and all, and get different experiences with tasty beers and just different experimenting with beer. Because I used to just the beer that I first started drinking was just simple normal beers, and then when I first came to Minnesota and heard about all these new breweries opening up, it was kind of that new experience. Oh, there's actual beers that you can enjoy instead of just drinking a bunch of. And
personally, I enjoy meeting all the people that we get coming to Minnesota. A lot of Canadians, a lot of folks from out of states, a lot of locals too, that really just want to travel around Minneapolis and taste beer. Taste great beer. Okay, so this is an all-inclusive tour, which means as much beer as you can drink off the tap at any of the 3 breweries we're going to go to in the next 3 hours is included. Don't worry about gratuity, I will take care of that. But again, if you feel like you got awesome service, then definitely take care of your bartenders.
We offer corporate and private tours as well. We've worked with many local companies for corporate outings and their customer appreciation events. We provide all the planning, choice of breweries, custom pickup and drop-off, and any additional services. We also organize many private tours for customers, including birthdays, anniversaries, and bachelorette parties. Booking a tour with us is easy. You can just go to our website. For public tours, pick a date and time. That's it. For private and corporate events, you just fill out the online form, and we're off and running.
You are watching Discover Delicious. We'll be right back.
Stout's Pub and Grill is like no other. 24 craft beers on tap, juicy jumbo burgers, walleye and chips, and a wood-fired oven turning out tasty hand-tossed pizzas and flatbreads. Enjoy happy hour from 3 to 6 every day and 9 to 11 Monday through Saturday. At Stout's Pub and Grill, we feature the best seasonal cocktails in town. Stop by before or after fairground events, or relax at the bar and watch the game on 19 big TVs. Book your next party, dine on the patio, and join us for lunch. We have great, fast, friendly service, and check out what's happening this week on Facebook. We are Stout's Pub and Grill.
Here is this week's Discover Delicious destination, brought to you by Motorworks Mini. Come see the biggest Mini yet, the all-new 2017 Countryman All-4. There is nothing Mini about it. Only at Motorworks Mini in Golden Valley.
Hi, I'm Jim Watkins, and welcome to Sociable Cider Works in Northeast Minneapolis. I'm one of our co-founders, and today we're going to tell you a little bit about what we do here. One of the defining characteristics of Sociable is that we exclusively use freshly pressed apples. We're never going to use juice concentrate. Concentrate is easier and cheaper, certainly, but for us, we don't think it makes nearly as high quality of a product. So we exclusively source freshly pressed Midwestern apples. We do a lot of business with Pepin Heights Orchard down in Lake City, Minnesota. We also source from both Wisconsin and Michigan in the off-season. So we're able to really stay true to sourcing fresh produce, pressing it, and turning it into cider within 24 hours of it being pressed. You actually need a bunch of different kinds of apples to make a really nicely balanced cider. You need some tart, you need some sweet, and you certainly need some bitter. bitter. The problem is it's really difficult to find bitter apples out in the market right now. So we're working with a bunch of growers to try and get more bitter, sharp apples planted. But in the interim, we decided to do what brewers have been doing for a really, really long time, and we actually brew bitterness into all of our ciders. Sociable is really unique. We're actually one of the only cideries in the country that's licensed as a brewery. Most cideries are licensed like wineries, and that gives us kind of free reign to make some really, really fantastic stuff. We do a lot of beer cider hybrids. We've got hop ciders. We have a whole range of flavors that appeal a lot to people that are really into good wines, good beers, sour beers, things that are a little bit more mature than the kind of really sweet ciders that you typically find out in the market. Most of the companies nationwide that make cider are using a juice concentrate, and they're making a product that's specifically designed to be very, very sweet. For us, we get a lot of feedback from people at various festivals that say, hey, I would like cider if I could have more than one of them. I'm looking for something that's a little bit more quaffable. For us, dry ciders was kind of the answer to that. So we make ciders that are gonna feel a lot more like a sparkling wine or a champagne. So dry, tart, bubbly, and by using only freshly pressed Midwestern apples, we get that really bright acidity that differentiates our product from a lot of the other stuff that's out there. One of the coolest things that we do is Spoke Wrench, which is a cacao apple product. We brew in some chocolate malt, some roast malt, and some cacao nibs. It gives it this really great kind of like roasted toffee flavor. It's a very fantastic hybrid product that nobody else in the country really makes. Hop-A-Wheelie is our hop cider. It's one of our more popular products. It's hopped with Chinook and Cascade hops in a process that's really similar to what you see in a lot of American pale ales and IPAs, but interestingly, it doesn't add bitterness. It just gives it this really nice kind of tart citrus character that really differentiates it from a lot of the other ciders that are out there. We also do a lot of infusions here. Freewheeler is our flagship product. Has a mix of Honeycrisp, Harrelson, Sweet Tango, a lot of really sexy, famous apple names. It's very traditional, kind of northern French style of cider. It's dry, it's tart, it's bubbly, a lot like champagne. It's a fantastic base for us to do some really fun infusions. So one of our most popular infusions is cucumber and habanero. We call it Burnout. It's got that nice, crisp, fresh flavor from cucumber and then a little bit of lingering heat from the habanero that makes for a really nicely balanced cider. My business partner Wade and I were roommates in New York, and we really wanted to start our own business at some point. When we moved home and started homebrewing together and started making these fantastic ciders, we thought, why the heck not? Why couldn't we do this? So we're called Sociable Cider Works. We actually came up with the name while out on a bicycle ride. We came up with a couple of product names first. We're like, oh, wouldn't it be fun if we had a broken spoke? Or wouldn't it be fun if we had a freewheeler? So when we did some research on two-seat bicycles, because there was two of us starting this business, the Sociable came up. We thought it was a fantastic image, kind of captured the duality of what we were trying to do, while also tying together all the products that we were putting together. And it happens to describe how you behave after having a couple of these ciders. We wanted to capture that in the tap room. We have this kind of hybrid, this two-seat approach to craft beer and craft cider. We have great craft beer on draft. We've got great cider on draft. We have a lot of hybrids. And also we have this like great sociable vibe. Our staff is really friendly, able to answer questions because a lot of people don't really know about cider yet. We're eager to teach. Also, you'll notice the seating in here is tall top. It's very easy to approach another table and be able to gather with a group. We really want to kind of embody the fact that we are sociable Cider Works. One of the great things about Sociable is we're right in the heart of the Northeast Brew District. I think there's 12 breweries in this neighborhood now. We get a lot of visitors that come in on a Saturday that were maybe checking out one or two other places, then come and see us, or maybe visiting us, or then are getting ready to check out a couple other places. Being a part of this Northeast Minneapolis craft beer scene is a really important part of our identity, and being able to kind of be a member of that, but also be doing something that's really unique and exploring what you can do with apples has been a really fun experience. So if you're in Northeast Minneapolis and you want to check out something that's a little bit different than from a traditional brewery, Sociable is certainly a fantastic option. We've got a little bit of something for everybody. We brew some fantastic beers here as well, but obviously the apple is the centerpiece of what we do at Sociable Cider Works.
That's it for this week. We'd like to thank you for watching Discover Delicious, presented by Motorworks Mini and Golden Valley. We'd also like to thank Surdyk's Liquor and Cheese Shop for hosting us this week. Make sure to check out our sponsors, and we hope that you visit all the delicious places we covered this week. Please make sure to tell a friend about Discover Delicious, and be sure to watch all the past episodes on our website at discoverdelicious.tv.com. I'm Leslie Miller. Thanks for watching Discover Delicious.